Good afternoon. My name is Tyler Brown, a junior business marketing major from Wilmington, Delaware, and today I will be going over cultural relativism, its implications and arguments, along with different cultural practices and an example to help understanding. So, what is cultural relativism? Cultural relativism is a theory of what makes actions right and wrong, or in other words, what is ethical is relative to or depends on cultural attitudes. What are cultural attitudes? If a culture disapproves of people doing an action, then it is wrong for people in that culture to do that action. And also, if a culture approves of people doing an action, then it is not wrong for people in that culture not to do that action. The majority view on moral issue is always correct. Relativism identifies the majority view with what ethically is correct in that culture. So the majority view is a way to correct, is always correct no matter what. The majority view on moral issues is always correct. Relativism identifies the majority view with what's ethically correct in that culture. So the majority view is always correct no matter what. People who criticize majority views and advocate for change are always wrong. Since according to relativism, majority views are always correct, anyone who critiques them must be mistaken. What's ethical is identified by opinion polls. And lastly, there is only cultural change, never progress or improvement. There are two arguments for cultural relativism. Tolerance. Some people argue for cultural relativism on the grounds that we should be tolerant and accepting of cultural differences. And two, disagreement. Everyone observes that there are some profound ethical disagreements between cultures. From this fact, relativists conclude we should accept relativism. Before we get into our example, we should discuss a few different cultural practices, which include arranged marriages, female genitalia cutting, eating meat, and more. In this example, let's say Sue's family culture prohibits her from eating meat. Sue decides to go to Sally's birthday party where they have chicken wings, pepperoni pizza, and chicken nuggets. Sue tries to explain why she can't eat any of the food, and the other kids make fun of her and judge her. Many people judge different cultures' practices, but Sally's parents wouldn't let that happen. They tell all the kids not to judge Sue's practice because it's her culture. This is an expression of sympathy for the ethical theory, cultural relativism.